All right, West Coast, welcome back to Long Beach Radio, and it is a very fun afternoon. I got a phone call this afternoon from a bunch of guys in a bluegrass band that needed a place to jam. They showed up at my house, did a little practicing, and now down here to play the Stowaways, who are also going to be playing tonight at the McQuina. For your pleasure, I've already had a series of private concerts, and I'm thrilled. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah,
this is really
thanks for having us.
Well, I mean, it's kind of old-timey music fans have a great weekend ahead of them. We got the local guys playing at the theater, and then you guys are rocking at the McQuina afterwards.
Yeah, sounds like it stacks up nice too.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll build timing-wise and everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your guys? You're all islandy type characters, and you're pointing at each other like you don't want to talk too much.
Well, we're the Stowaways, and we're a relatively new band. All of us met in Victoria, although we live in different spots. But I've been playing with Colin for a number of years, and we both live on sailboats, and we figured that sailing around and playing music was the best way to do that. And so, of course, you need unamplification and no electronic stuff if you're living on a sailboat.
Yeah, you don't want to be running the diesel all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. It doesn't work well for the tunes. So and then Colin met these guys, and we're all friends, and we get together and play tunes and. Might as well cruise around.
Have a good time.
Have a good time. Yeah.
So, I don't know if you'll answer this independently or just one of you has an answer, but why bluegrass? Why not like speed metal? I mean, that's the amount of effort that goes into like learning those bluegrass solos and stuff. Like, I don't want to say speed metal specifically, but I don't know a lot of kids that kind of when they're picking up the guitar or whatever early on, are like, yeah, I'm going to play bluegrass. But everybody should.
We're just cutting a large swath as we can, We can please the crowd from 6 to 76.
I mean, if you want speed metal, we can do that
too.
All right. Well, the show tonight, you're at the McQuina, so you are going to be playing to a party crowd.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
That's our bread and butter.
Well, good. I think getting on the stage 10:30ish. Probably like $5 at the door, something cheap. It's always cheap down there. It's always good times. And you're going to play some tunes. What are you going to play for us to give us an idea?
Right now we're going to play a song called Rollin' Hills. It's
written by our very own Mr. Doozy.
Yes.
The guitar player and singer extraordinaire.
Yeah.
All right, our magic piece of equipment over there is vibrating, but we'll let it do its thing, and we'll let you guys do your thing. All right, these are the Stowaways. They're playing tonight at the McQuina. Take it away, gentlemen.
Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That old train runs through my town. My heart is in my chest. For the sea, my love is in the west. Rolling hills, golden hills. through your veins. Mud and rock, your skin and bone, and darling is your name. Oh darling, what makes it so? Your blood is river deep and wide. Poor old boy ain't got no home, and his blue eyes are in the sky. Poor old boy ain't got no home, and his blue eyes are in the sky.
I recommend everybody get a radio station so they can have private concerts like this. When you guys were playing earlier at my house, and I hope you didn't take it in any sort of way, I just didn't want to be the gurning, like, groupie girl watching you guys do your thing, so that's why I was playing video games. It wasn't anything to do with you.
It was very manly.
It was just
It's like we were watching a hockey game while practicing.
yeah.
It was
And I
awesome.
did tie it up in the last seconds.
Yeah, Otto's up.
That was.
Tied it up a second ago.
Yeah,
It was great.
1.4. Anyway, I asked you earlier about bluegrass music individually. You know why you might be playing it, but what's going on in the world right now? Not everybody, but pretty much everybody's getting into bluegrass again. It's party music. It's cultural. It's sophisticated. What's the draw? Why does everybody go
I
for
think
it?
it's like maybe going back to like a acoustic kind of sounding stuff. Their music for a long time went really, and still is, like really super highly produced and electronic and everything, and it went that way. Maybe it's kind of slingshotting back for a couple people. They like the music that is homespun. You can do it around a campfire. You don't need a generator. Maybe it's 2012.
People are preparing.
People are preparing.
Yeah, you gotta be ready, man.
Yeah, we're preparing for the Armageddon where there won't be.
We're gonna
any
be like one of
electricity.
the top grossing bands in the world once like there's no more electricity.
December,
no
what is it?
more
December
oil.
22nd or whatever,
We don't need
2012.
any of it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's it. I guess maybe there's kind of a fatalist sort of survivalist thing going on in Kentucky. You know, the bluegrass state, the American South. They've always been kind of their own fatalist, survivalist.
Yeah.
You know, up in Butcher's Holler with their own thing going on.
And the other thing is, it's also like it's portable as well. We're not carrying around big stacks, or we don't need a van to tour, and we just pile in a Corolla and come up here.
You sure do. That's great.
Four-piece band. It's way more sustainable and way more feasible for like guys like us that are always cruising around and don't necessarily always have homes to store lots of stuff.
Sometimes
in,
the sailboats in the shop, and you're.
and talk about corrosion. You can't have wiring.
Oh yeah.
Wiring
You don't want your
in
circuit
boat,
boards falling apart. I had some sort of brilliant question to ask you on that length, but yeah, it's over now. Oh, dear, are you guys going to need to tune up different for another tune, or because we can go to break, or we can just keep rolling?
What about like Big Eyed Rabbit's Gone? I know we're. What do you guys think about?
Sure.
Play
Do it up.
Play a
That's a
fast,
crazy tune.
old timey.
Yeah, this is,
so we'll play like bluegrass is kind of it's a broad term for a lot of people, but then when you start getting more and more into it, you hear old time, and that there's difference between bluegrass and old time, and that's up to everybody's own opinion. But this we might consider more of an old timey song than a bluegrass song. Yeah, and Damien's gonna fiddle this one up for you.
Sweet.
All dance music nonetheless.
Exactly. From the fun to play. Foggy Mountains of Appalachia. Called Big Eyed Rabbit's Gone.
Right on. Right on.
Tommy Darrell.
So these are the Stowaways, folks. They're going to be at the McQuina tonight. I've heard rock and roll is going to start rock and roll. Bluegrassing is going to start at around 10:30-ish. It's going to be a lot of fun. I said earlier that I could get drunk to that.
And so can you.
So
Can we, but we won't.
But yes, professionalism and all that. But a couple of other things we should talk about briefly. If you're ever on the other side of the island and possibly visiting the Gulf Islands, you can catch a radio show at some community radio out there.
Yeah, my name, my alter. Well, I guess is it your alter ego if it's you spend more time doing that than the other one?
Right.
But I've got a radio show on Hornby, which is a new community radio show, radio station, CHFR, and it's 96.5 on your FM dial, and it's totally community run. There's no commercials or anything on it.
Yeah.
Memberships. That's what pays the bills,
Yeah.
and I run a 4-hour weekly show called Banjo Pete's Old Time Radio Hours.
So Banjo Pete's the alter ego.
And I am Banjo Pete. Yeah.
Sweet.
You can check it out on Mondays. Monday mornings, 10:30 till 2:30 or 3 or whenever someone comes to relieve me.
Sweet. So it's just broadcasting on Hornby. People couldn't check it out online at the moment.
You can't. No, not yet. We're just. It's been 10 years to kind of get to this point up and running.
Yeah.
So
it's a tough thing to get off the ground for sure.
Yeah, especially when you live on Hornby Island.
Yeah.
You know.
Island time. We get that around here too. That's really cool. All power to you, man. Community radio is killer. So the Stowaways tonight, 10:30-ish. The show starts. I think doors at 9. Something like that. You guys don't. You don't know anything.
No, it's doors at 9. We just heard that there's that other show, and so people might come
push it
after.
back a little bit and hope people make it from there.
Yeah, and we're playing actually at the Avalanche in Courtenay tomorrow night.
So if there's people on the
Saturday,
road on the way
so
through,
if people are on the road heading to Mount Washington, going catching some slope action, we'll be in Courtenay at the Avalanche tomorrow night.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about this. We can move along, or if you guys want to wrap it up with a tune and then we can fade out on that, it's up to you. I've kind of put you on the spot with this one. I said too, but
Do that.
Want more?
Far away.
Or the leaving tune.
Yeah.
oh,
fitting.
perfect.
There you
All right,
go.
the Castaways tonight at the I was
Stowaways.
going to say Legion. Castaways is the clothing store. Stowaways tonight, and I said the Legion too. That's wrong. At the McQuina. It's my first day. Thanks for listening, folks. Enjoy the Stowaways and enjoy them tonight at the McQuina. And don't forget, left at the Junction too. You can have it all tonight. I promise on this one.
All right.
The time has come to pack up my bag. That shot of rum, I'll have another drag. But there's something out there, and it's waiting for me. Maybe I'll be coming back, maybe we'll see. Well, I know I'm leaving someplace so far away. This time is for stealing, so you better not wait. But I know I'm leaving someplace so far away. And I'm wondering if I'm ever gonna stay. someplace so far away. And I'm wondering if I'm ever gonna stay. Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes the times they are just tough. But that sunshine sure brightens up my day. Dries me out and takes the chill away. But I know I'm leaving someplace so far away. This time is for stealing, so you better not wait. Well, I know I'm leaving someplace so far away. And I'm wondering if I'm ever gonna stay. Never gonna stay.
All right, the Stowaways tonight at the McQuina. I don't actually know what the cover charge is, but I'm sure it's a single digit. And sir, like I know, we talked about acoustic things and not needing electricity, but is there a website or something if people want to get more information?
Yeah, this summer we're actually doing our wind power tour, so that's what we're kind of just preparing for. We're leaving in June.
Wind powered tour, like touring with a sailboat.
Touring by sailboat. So
I like that so very much.
We've got two sailboats. Pete's got Salami, a nice 24-foot boat, and a couple years ago I bought a...
I thought you were about to talk about how the crowd... You don't get off until the crowd gets off, and you're talking about a Salami. Little off-mic joke from earlier. Anyway, so...
And then I got an old wooden boat that I've been fixing up for the past couple of years that was actually built 25 years ago in the Courtney area.
Yeah.
And
so you're just going to circumnavigate the island and go to the Gulf Islands and stuff?
Mostly just the Gulf Islands. So we're going to be hitting...
So you're not coming out here?
No, not by sailboat. Not this summer. June and July in the southern Gulf Islands.
Yeah.
So
MySpace/Wind Power Tour.
Yeah, it's a Wind Power Tour.
Okay.
Our thing. So
MySpace/
Wind Power Tour.
Sweet, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I plan to run away on a sailboat one day.
We should come Stowaway with the Stowaways.
Stowaway with the Stowaways. That sounds like a concert, like a giveaway promotion. Like you wouldn't believe.
Totally, yeah.
Live Nation would be all over that.
Some person can actually like win to win. They can stay in the
they raffle us off for dates.
Raffle you.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. I can tell
thanks a lot,
tonight.
Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. This has been a blast. It's been an absolute pleasure. We should get back to our regularly scheduled programming days. We got the weather report and stuff coming up. But catch the Stowaways tonight at the McQuina, and if you're catching the Left at the Junction boys at the theater, you can have it all. I promise. We've got it all timed out accordingly. But it is 5:31. You're listening to Long Beach Radio. Thanks for coming in, guys, and let's get back to the rock and roll.
Woo!